Once again, we're advancing the dynamic hip and balance routine. This time we're going to add a different stimulus to have to control, which is where we're going to get a band and keep our. Once again, we're progressing the dynamic hip and balance routine. This time we're going to add a new stimulus to have to control, where we're going to stretch the band and keep it in this position with our shoulder blades squeezed together throughout the series. And we're also going to change up the order of which we're doing things a little bit. This is the follow along version. Go ahead and begin with me. Get a band, start with something fairly light, I would recommend. And what we're going to do is begin by trying to get somewhere in the neighborhood of like 4 to 8 reps. I'm going to demonstrate 8, where we begin with opening the hip and then going into a single leg RDL, keeping the back of the shoulders and hips parallel with the ground at all times. Make sure you open that hip at the top. Squeeze the glute. I'm going to do one more rep here. And then I'm going to finish that rep and do my leg swings with my right leg for 8. Keeping the back of the shoulders and hips parallel to the ground. 6, 7, 8. There you go. Okay, take a beat if we need to. On to the next pattern. Stretch it out. Now we're going to do our abductions and adductions. Stacking the hip and then crossing the plant leg over the midline. So moving the plant leg away from the midline as much as we can and then crossing it over. Trying to hold each in range for a beat to know we're under control. Whoa. And not putting that swing leg down if we can help it. Battle through it. Challenge yourself. I'm going to do one more here. Beautiful. Release. Give yourself a beat. Next, we're going to go internal and external rotation of the plant leg. Here we go. Stretch. All right, a little soft knee here. All right, now I'm going to go internal rotation first of the hip, external rotation. Focused on what my left leg is doing here, rotating in the hip socket. Oh, I had to put it down. Let's try to do better than me. I'm going to do one more each way. Beautiful. All right. Going to take a second, then we're going to go to the other side, all right? So right leg's planted now. Stretch the band. We're going to go into extension and then flexion for up to 8 reps. And then we're going to pause and do our leg swings on the 8th rep. Back of the shoulders are burning for sure. Keep that band stretched. Okay, I'm going to freeze on this one. 8 leg swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Give the shoulders and scapular retractors a break here. Now we're going to go to abduction and adduction. Okay. This is the center line. I'm going to move my right leg away from the center line and then cross it back over. Stack the hip. Whoa, doggy. And then add it back. Two more. All right, give those shoulders a break for a second. Then we're going to go internal and external rotation, which is all about internal and external rotation of the plant leg. It's not about trying to swing the hips around. Focus on the rotation in the right hip this time. Here we go. Internal, external. Work within the range of motion you can consistently control. Consciously control was the word I was looking for. Whoa. Battle through it. One more. Okay. I'm actually pretty proud of that set. I feel like I did pretty good there. All right. Now we're moving to our airplanes. So we're going back to the left leg. And what we're doing is stacking the hips and then bringing them together. Stack and spread the hips, bring them together, rotating around the spine. Here we go. 8 reps. Let's go ahead and stretch the band. And open, close. Open, close. 3, 4, 5, 6, whoa, 7, 8. Rotating around the spine every time. Pretty fired up about how I did on that set. All right, next one. We're going internal and external rotation from a flexed hip position, okay? So here you go. It's probably the best view. I'm going to internally rotate the left hip, externally rotate. Internally, externally, keeping the back of the shoulders and hips parallel to the ground throughout. This is 6 for me. 7. 8. And we're up. And I'm giving myself a break here. And then we're going to go to the other side. We're going to do our airplanes with the right leg down now. All right, we got 2 more patterns to do. Stay locked in here, all right? Plant that right foot, active foot. Here we go. Open, close. 2, 3, 4, 5. The more parallel you can get your spine to the ground, the better. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, guys, I can't do a whole lot of talking on those. All right, now we're going to go internal and external rotation of the right hip from the flexed hip position. Try to get your spine as parallel to the ground as you can control without any rounding of the back. Here we go. We're in it. All right, here we go. Internal rotation, external rotation. 3. Oh, battle through it. 4, 5, 6, Okay. 8. Oh.